on the Mitsubishis. This is like my 18th Mitsubishi ever since I did the video. That's a lot, definitely a lot. So, and these are just people off the website. Like this guy, he's off the website. And that's about it. So I'm taking the mountain brackets off of this radio so I can put it on the new radio. Hopefully I'll be able to get a nice tight fit. Pardon the trains and all that, that's just the area that I'm in. Nice little area. But, you know, that's what it is sometimes. Alright, so we got that off. You always want to return the customer stuff in case something goes wrong, or he or she decides to sell the vehicle, and you don't want to be in problems with a customer and their items. Alright, so what you want to do with a radio installation, you always want to mount, get as much holes that you can as possible. This is not 100%, but I find that if you do trial and error, you try to match as much holes as possible, you'll be in good company. And I'm not getting the holes that I want, so what I have to do is put it back onto the factory radio, and this is my right side, back on the factory radio, and kind of figure out how far enough do I need it. Alright, so I got it like that. So I want to match my radios up like so, as close as possible. Got the two radios lined up, and I'm just kind of figure out where I'm gonna place my holes. I'll be in Miami next week, so all my Miami people, hit me up if you want to get something done. I'm gonna have to go with these two upper holes. Today's a nice breezy day. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of try to fudge it a little bit. Because I want to get the perfect setup. Yeah, so I ran the microphone. I'm on it right there. The microphone on this unit is very short, so I have no other alternative than to mount it on the steering wheel. To bring you back over here. So I got the backup camera wire, and I'm just gonna wire that to the reverse signal from the back. So pink is my reverse, and I'm connected now to give me some of that though. Gosh, alright, connect that. That's my backup camera wire. With this, I'm just gonna ground out. This is my parking brake. I ground them out. No one wants to step on the brake, so I'm just gonna ground this out on chassis ground. I'm gonna tap this into the chassis ground. So like I was saying, this is like my 18th Lancer. After I did I've done Lancers before, but ever since I did the video, I've been getting a lot of customers locally with this particular car, so I'm getting a lot of Lancers. So that's what it is. I'll be in Miami in 2 weeks till from May 1st till June 2nd, and then I'm heading out to Cali, and then I'm gonna go on my installation tour that I do every year. So if you need an installation and you're in Miami, I'll be out there. If you're in need of an install, you have your own stuff, you need a push to start, and you're in Miami, I'll be in Miami, Florida from May 2nd till June the 4th. And after that, I'll be in California, and then I'll start my installation tour that I do every year. I end my tours in Canada in September. So I'll be all over Texas, all over. Houston, Dallas. That's after Miami. Then I'll be in Vegas. I'm not staying too long in California. I'll probably be there maybe 2 weeks. Knock out some push to starts, get some connections, meet up with some people, and then I'll shoot out to Nevada. After that, I'll shoot down to Texas, and I don't know where I'm going from there, but the tour's gonna end in Toronto. I have some family members out there, so I'll definitely be out there. And I want to chop up some game with the bypass makers. I want to see if they can implement a bypass module into my push to start units. So I want to do that also. Alright, let me get this in gear. Alright, so I don't know where I'm gonna fish this wire. So I'm running the USB cable into the glove box, and I'm going to make sure that I strap it down so that it doesn't accidentally get unplugged from the radio system. You see how that wire just came out? So we definitely gotta mount these connections real tight so that it doesn't fall out, because we don't want to get that telephone call. We do not want to get that telephone call. Hey, the radio stopped playing. So, sometimes these harnesses, they're not well fabricated because they're cranking out so many. It might not be a lot of quality control going on. So what I like to do is just tape everything down. And this is my crisscross method. So what I do is I tape around, then I cross up, do my X, hold it down, then continue to tape. Now wire isn't going anywhere. I guess you guys could pick this up. You can add that to your tools of knowledge. You do the crisscross tape method. This way you have the tape holding on to the harness so tightly that it ain't going anywhere, bro. You also, with these modules, you don't want them dangling because the terminals can break. So you always want to strap them. You can use tape, zip ties, foam. I like using foam tape, but right now I ran out of foam tape. Just put it like so. That. You want to get this radio in. So always make sure you got your connections right. This is my microphone that I'm connecting. Get that in there, baby. Lock you up. I gotta shoot out to Brooklyn today. I gotta do an install. So today's a real busy day for me. I don't know if I can get all these videos in. I might be able to get these videos in place. Alright, so where do we plug our USB? It has a USB input plug. Okay. So on this particular radio, your USB plugs are right here. Just double check, make sure I'm plugging it in the right way. I don't know why they got this wedged. These little radio companies, man, these little off-brand radio companies. I never used to like doing them, but a lot of people, they just live by these units. I don't know what's up with these units. Alright, so that's in somewhat. We plug in the harness like so. Subwoofer. This car doesn't have a subwoofer, but I'll just plug these in into the rears just in case. Steering wheel control wire. Steering wheel control, which I don't need. That's weird. I guess I gotta take this out. Put some tape so it doesn't short out. So we wanna tape that up a little bit to neaten it up as much as we can. We can neaten up these wires as much as we can. So we got a clean product. Okay, let's get those mounting screws. Get those screw mounts in, and then we can wrap this up. Alright, so let's fit these brackets in. So these are the clips off of the old kit, and I'm just transferring them over to the new kit. This way we get a tight, nice, snug fit to the dashboard. Right. Okay, I think one fell. That's not a big deal because I found it. Okay, now we can. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna center that camera. Okay, let's turn this bad boy on. Get some power in the situation. Booyah! Now let me line up this camera so you guys can see it. You know?